What's going on, everybody? Spunky Nights 91 coming you guys with another video. So running back Josh Adams faces a very tough uphill climb if he wants to make the Eagles roster in 2019. There was one point last year where Josh Adams was the Eagles' #1 running back. Of course, that didn't last very long. Going to the 2019 season, the Eagles have a very stat backfield when it comes to running backs. And Josh Adams right now is facing a very tough, very tough battle to try to earn, a roster spot in 2019. Josh Adams himself, he knows it. He's very aware of the odds that are stacked against him, but he takes it as a challenge. He takes it as an opportunity to really prove himself out there. And after reading what he had to say, man, I definitely, I gain a lot more respect for this kid. I'm going to read to you guys exactly what Josh Adams had to say. Here's what Josh Adams had to say. I think you always have to be ready and prepared and make sure that when your number is called, you do whatever is needed of you. And that's great to have. Just knowing guys are ready to step in and compete for the betterment of the team, we are all prepared to do that. I'm hungry, and it's always great to get new competition and get guys just as hungry as you. When you have the best going up against each other, it makes you want to be better. As a group and as a unit, you want to push for those other guys while competing against them. We are family. We go through the same things. We're all out there in the heat grinding and getting reps. When you have new guys, you want them at their best so you can compete against you can compete with them at their best, which makes you better. Josh Adams is also he's still in school taking college courses. He's 14 credits away from graduation. In 2018, Josh Adams averaged 4.3 yards a carry. He had 120 rushing attempts. He had 3 rushing touchdowns and 511 rushing yards. That all those numbers led the team in 2018. The 511 yards, if I'm not mistaken, the 511 yards that he ran for broke LaShawn McCoy's previous rookie record. But yeah, like I said, he's in school. He's 14 credits away from graduation. So the kid is very focused on getting his degree, which is great, man, because if the NFL doesn't work out for you, this kid's going to be successful in something else in life, if the NFL doesn't work out for him. But, like I said, man, after reading what he had to say, man, I gained so much more respect for Josh Adams. He knows the odds, odds are pretty high, stacked against him right now. With the addition of running back, of course, Jordan Howard, and of course we drafted, Miles Sanders in the 2019 draft. So he's very aware of, the battle that he's going to be facing. But he has a good attitude, man, and he wants the competition. Those are the type of players you want on your team. You want players on your team who don't want to just want to be handed something. They want to go out there and they want to, fight for it. And that right there, it tells you a lot about Josh Adams' character. If he doesn't make the Eagles roster, there definitely will be another team out there willing to get a guy a chance. He has a good attitude, and he just wants to take advantage of the opportunities that he's given. The Eagles roster in 2019, like I said, a very stacked running back room, but it is possible that Josh Adams, could get a roster spot. Like I told you guys, man, the way I look at it going into 2019, the running backs I see: Jordan Howard, Miles Sanders, Corey Clement, and that number 4 spot is up for grabs. I think we will keep 4 running backs on the main roster. We may keep another one on practice squad, who knows? But I think on the roster there will be 4 running backs, and that's gonna be up for grabs between Smallwood. I said Smallwood. I think it's definitely gonna be a battle between those guys. Can't forget Boston Scott as well. You can't forget him. So yeah, it's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a battle for the number 4 spot. But Josh Adams has a good, the kid seems to have a good head on his shoulders. He wants competition, and I love that. I love players that want competition, because I always say it, man. Competition brings the very best out of players. At the end of the day, it makes the team better. It makes the players better. So having a guy like that, those are the type of guys that you want on your team, going out there, grinding their ass off, working their ass off, going out there to prove, to show the coaches what they got. And Josh Adams has come very far, especially for an undrafted rookie in 2018. He's come pretty far, and just to say he played a year, in the NFL, a lot of players could only dream of that. He played a full year in the NFL, with the Eagles in 2018. Like I said, the battle it's gonna be a battle for him to stay on the Eagles roster. But I do believe with the attitude that he has, man, this kid's gonna go a long way in his career. Rather that's NFL or or post NFL. I think he's gonna be successful in whatever he decides to do in life. I truly do believe that. And like I said, man, I just love it. I absolutely love it. You don't want players on your team that just expect everything to be handed to them, and that don't want to go out there and fight for something. All these guys, man, they on our team, they're all fighters, man. They're all guys out there who are for the team, and they're fighting to make to earn a roster spot at the same time. So I just love the bunch of guys that we have on this team, man. Especially the running backs. I think we have the best running back room in the league, and they're coached by the very best, Deuce Staley. So I truly do love it, and like I said, I love the attitude that Josh Adams has. He's definitely going to do well in whatever he decides to do. Even if it's not NFL, he's going to do very well. Getting that degree is always that's always great, man. So best of luck to Josh Adams. As he fights to earn the roster spot. He knows that the odds are kind of stacked against him, but he's prepared for it, man. He's prepared to go out there and bust his ass, man, and do his best to earn the roster spot. Like I said, that number 4 spot is truly up for grabs. It really is truly up for grabs. And a part of me, after reading what Josh Adams said, man, I gained so much more respect for this kid. And I'm rooting for him to get that number 4 spot. No, I'm not really a Smallwood fan. I never have been a Smallwood fan. I feel like Smallwood has really been on this team way too long. So I'm definitely rooting for Josh Adams to earn that number 4 spot. Like I said, maybe 1 or 2 running backs are probably going to be kept on practice squad. I forgot to mention Donnell Pumphrey, but at this moment, Donnell Pumphrey is a afterthought. He may not even be on the roster anymore. I know he was back with us last year, but Donnell Pumphrey, if I'm not mistaken, actually is not on the roster, so scratch that out. But you guys let me know what you think in the comment section. What do you think of Josh Adams' comments? Like I told you guys, man, I love it that the kid has a good head on his shoulders, and he just simply wants to be, the best he can be, and he welcomes the competition. Players that welcome competition, those are the type of guys I want on my team. Competition brings the very best out of players. But you guys let me know what you think in the comment section. As always, go Birds. Spunky 991 is out of here. Fly, Eagle, fly. Peace.